Previously on Into the Yonder Void. So we kept fighting. We fought a lot, but there weren't that many guys left. There were only like 2, and one of them was asleep. And then we killed this other guy. It took a village. I made a dust devil that really didn't do much, but now we're out of combat, and my magpie just told me that it found a bunch of the other guys, and they're about to blow those weird horns.
The D20 Syndicate presents Into the Yonder Void.
I always want that to happen.
Not even that song anymore.
I love that song, though.
Wow.
You hear that, Seth?
I wrote the other song.
Yeah, but I also love the other song.
You didn't
I can
write
like
that one.
I can like
Nice
more than
save.
one song.
Nice save. Too late.
You know that I like the other song because I always listen to it in its entirety.
It's
and jam a little bit to it.
Yeah, okay.
You see me sitting there.
I don't know.
How do we
anything.
sing that one? I can't think of how it goes right now in my brain.
Wee woo woo wee woo woo woo.
Do 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 do. I like the outro more than the intro.
It's the same
Is
thing,
that what
but
it is?
longer.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that's better. There we go. Okay.
then
Well, that's going to save us a little time. We don't have to add the intro song today.
Welcome back to the D20 Syndicate Podcast.
Hey.
20.
Hey.
A weekly Dungeons and Dragons 5e actual play podcast. I am your host and DM, Seth, and around the table we have our players.
I'm Billy and I play Nez.
I'm Tomas. I play Tomar.
No, you
in
don't.
the first season of the show. In this season of the show, I play Gildebrand.
I'm talking about Mountain Dews, baby.
I'm Lindsey and I play Fee.
And I'm Michaela, and I play Can.
That's right. Each week we record for your listening pleasure and speed up or slow down our cadence depending on our mood. This is episode season 2, or sorry, that's not how words work.
Or
syntax
is
or
it?
whatever.
It's you.
This
It's
is
just
season 2, episode 33.
Ooh.
33.
Wow.
The Curse of Curly's Gold or whatever.
Multiple of 11?
Oh. I like multiples of 11.
Yeah, they're
Personally.
good. It's fun.
I thought you liked 8s. Multiples of 8s.
I can like more than
No,
one
you
number.
can't. Pick a lane.
Okay, Mika. I can like more than one. Mika.
She's being mean again. 8, damn right I am.
6, 11.
Now it's time for tonight's Around the Campfire question.
This makes no sound. I thought it would.
What the hell?
I thought my lotion would make sound.
Just cramming things together.
Yeah. How about this? This is my Foley experiment.
How's it going?
Like Dave Foley?
I probably would give myself an A+.
Hey, but I'm pretty
Best
humble.
Foley I've ever heard, so. It all sounds just like a campfire.
She's never been camping or near a fire at all.
It's true.
Little fire next to the cemetery.
Little fryer on the prairie. What's a question?
I don't even fucking know at this point.
Unless you want more Foley, I'll give you the Foley.
No more Foley.
We are very
I
off
got
the
it.
rails.
This campfire question comes from one of our patrons, Darkstar. Darkstar wants to know, since you guys have all kind of experienced a new life after meeting one another, he wants to know, what are your feelings about what has transpired in the past few days?
I don't remember.
It's a lot to unpack.
That is a lot to
What
unpack.
was,
to unpack,
what
Bob.
was the question again?
What are your feelings on what's transpired in the last few days? since you guys met.
I got distracted because I can smell Billy's fabric softener, and I'm like, that's pleasant.
Are you sure it's not my lotion?
Yes, it's fabric softener. Stop.
No,
Get that
but
disgusting lotion out of my fucking face.
Here, let me rub it on your mouth.
That's how you lotion.
It puts the lotion on the mouth or I fucking kill you.
So we're going to start today with Fee.
Well, I mean, I've kind of been on the road where pretty much anything can happen, but I mean, the past few days, a lot has really happened, and I've gotten to talk to T a lot less than normally just because we're so busy. So, I mean, but I am talking to different friends, so it's kind of just pretty wild. I think that's the main thing. Super wild, sir.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Can.
Oh, it's been crazy. Because I've never been, like, outside of the group of islands that I'm from. So that's cool. I got to smoke for the first time. That was great. So, yeah, I smoked.
Fuck both of you. Fuck both of you. You're out. You're out.
What? You are the weakest link. Get out of the podcast. Goodbye.
I'm in, though, so I didn't do anything wrong. Feels great.
See how good that feels?
It's great.
So, yeah, there's been some cool stuff, but there's also been some not so great stuff. Like, my grandma getting taken. That wasn't good. Ruka, and then, Uchi and my grandma, they also lost their powers, which that's concerning. But yeah, it's been a lot. Some fun, some not.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gil.
I gotta say, for the most part, I'm having a good time. I can't quite complain. I do think it's kind of weird how my past keeps catching up with me, even though I try to run away from it all the time. But, these people around me seem like they're a good crew, and we could probably take over a ship or something.
Were
So
you just attacked?
I've had nothing but fun.
Thank you, Gil. And Nezrah.
Well, I was thrown way off course from my initial mission, but I seem to be making great friends, and I'm seeing a lot of the world that I had no idea even existed. So, I'm thankful for that, I think.
Right now, we're in the swampy butthole of Kaziel.
Speaking of that, how big is this swampy butthole? I've been trying to get a read on that.
On this butthole of
Like,
swamp.
would you say city size?
You should probably probe it to find
I was going to say, just Fee just standing in the middle of the swamp going,
Ew.
I would not say city size.
Ah, fuck.
would you say town sized?
Hamlet size?
It would be like a municipal area that's separated by a lot of different stuff. They're pockets.
Oh,
so,
municipality?
I mean, municipality. Like Mortal
Hummus
Kombat.
and pita chips.
Everyone's incorporated.
You just got served.
So if there's a
give
stipulation
me
in
court
something
documents?
being larger than a city, this doesn't count.
This
for
would
sure.
not count as,
Balls.
as a swamp that is larger than a city.
Balls. I know.
I'm still stuck on the.
But now I don't have to ask that in character because there's a lot of questions I have. So many questions.
I will give you hints, so don't worry.
Thank you, because I'm scared I'm going to
You-
forget.
no, I've
Did you
I've,
pick
I've
up
noticed.
on that?
Yeah, I've
I'm like,
noticed from you frequently asking. I'm like, okay, I should
Okay.
specify that I'll
good.
give hints.
Thank you so much, because I can put that on the back burner and kind of forget, but not forget. Use my brain energy for other areas. Not just, is this a swamp that's big?
All right, let's get started, shall we?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
close.
very encouraging, gang.
I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
I'm fine. Maybe we could start.
When we last left off, you guys had just beat some Gith ass.
Yeah, we did. Gift Spanky.
Yeah.
What?
That Gith Yankee.
Yeah.
Or
Showed him we're not ones to
Yonky.
try.
I thought it was funny.
I liked it.
Thanks.
I don't.
Wow, you're just
Going on record.
I would have if I had more knowledge.
I would
but
have if maybe it
I'm
was
dumb.
delivered by someone other
so
than
the
you.
joke went over my head. You're too smart for the room, Tomas.
I think we're gonna fight. There's something in the air right now.
Tomas is
you and
gonna
who?
punch you.
Mika.
Oh,
Tomas versus
Tomas.
Tamika.
But we're in such a condensed space that I think we're all gonna fight just by accident.
by
Just by
osmosis.
proxy.
Yeah.
But then the fighting is actually like we make hard cut to us with faces on our thumbs, and then the thumbs are fighting.
Oh, I would
Oh.
so win that.
You
I'm
might
Look at
have
this thing.
mean thumbs. They're terrible.
I've got the
think Mika's-
tallest thumbs.
Mika's thumb is bigger than mine.
I would lose.
Oh,
I'm not
boy.
comparing, but
Good luck, Billy.
I think I might be able to beat Lindsey. Maybe.
You have a fat ass thumb.
Yeah.
It's tall too, baby.
And bulbous at the tip.
Sure is. Perfect for thumb wars. It's
So
in my
you-
blood. I knew I had a thumb warrior's blood
so you've adapted.
running through my
throughout
running
your-
through my veins.
Yeah.
Wait, are you measuring from the palm or from the base knuckle on top? 'Cause
Yes.
that's cheating.
Thumb Warrior is the new subclass for Barbarian.
All right.
When we last left off.
I already said that.
Okay.
Fuck y'all.
Dumb bitch.
This is going to be unlistenable.
After editing,
I'll make it work.
That's Tomas'
I'll fix it in
problem.
post.
To who though? I think the listener,
You guys had just
whatever.
beat some Gith ass, and yeah, now you guys have a guy tied up. Fee was acting all wonky and shifting, and you guys had your little salon off to the side, kind of talking about what the fuck's going on, and then Can knocked on the vessel that Madrigal brought them in, and also, as Can mentioned in the previously on, got a message from the magpie, who must be close by, since they were able to send that message, that there were more of them, and they were getting ready to summon more. With
Oh,
their-
so that's what it does.
So that's what it does. All right,
God
thanks.
damn it.
Oh.
Sorry, edit that out.
No.
Getting ready to blow their horns. Fuck, I apologize.
Getting ready
Is
to
the main
blow their load.
horn blower named Dinah?
Yes. Right?
Oh, he's smiling that DM sneaky smile. It's totally a Dinah,
That's
It's Horatio.
but middle name Dinah.
So yeah, so you just get that message, Can?
I'm going to tell our peeps. Well, I'll do it in character.
I was gonna say, will you do it?
Nah. You do it. So I'm mid-knock.
And
Or
no,
Mad-
Madrigal popped his head out, so you guys just see this head, this disembodied head. Hello.
Oh, wait. Guys, my magpie just.
You look
So shocked.
genuinely terrified. Oh no.
Terror, shock. It was all there.
We have made it 11 seconds into this episode.
I haven't even started recording yet because it's worthless to, or not recording.
I was going to say, you're
The time.
recording on a separate device? What do you do with it?
We have another podcast.
Just a way shitty quality version.
People
just
love
the
it.
behind the scenes.
They call it a phone cast because it's recorded from the phone and it's way worse. That's a campfire sound.
me all right.
What?
Every time I die.
Okay, shut up. Go on.
Guys.
My magpie.
My magpie just told me that it saw a bunch of those other Giths, and they're out by the cave, and they have more of these horns, and they're gonna blow them.
And you two, this is the first time you've heard the term Gith thrown around. I need both of you to give me history checks.
Gift story?
Nez and Gil is who I'm referring to.
That works perfectly. Natural one.
26.
Wonderful.
Is that
Nez-
what this thing is right here? And I point at the unconscious one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gil, you have no idea what a Gith could possibly be. Nezrah, you know exactly what a Gith is. You've read several books that have mentioned a race from a different plane. What?
I didn't know what they were. Did
Yeah,
I?
no. But you heard from Madrigal what the name was.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
So you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I know stuff. Fuck you guys.
So feisty.
I had a big lunch.
Makes me feisty. I want to fight.
Makes me mean.
She had bath salts with her sandwich.
Shit. Gird your
That was
hearts.
in the customization of the sandwich. Add bath salts, please.
Bath
Easy
salts and
bath
vinegar
salts.
chips.
Yeah, Nezrah, you've read a couple of different books that mention the Gith. You know that there are at least a couple of sub-races for them, but they've been vacant from this plane for a very long time, but they are from another plane. They're a species that thrives on war and conquering and sort of alien in presentation. And now that you're kind of comparing notes with what you've seen and what you have just learned, you are very confident that that's exactly who you were encountering.
These people shouldn't be here. How did they get here?
I'm gonna guess portals.
Is this what the Basidi children summoned?
I look to Madrigal.
Madrigal kind of steps out. You guys can see the rest of his body. He looks around. Hello, I'm Madrigal Corpus. Yes, from the Catwall College. And yes, so splendid work, by the way. I really enjoyed seeing you guys just really have a good row with the Gith there. But I'm sorry, what was the question?
Did the Basidi kids summon these guys? Or did they come on their own?
Well, by the time that I arrived, they were already here, but I would somehow doubt that the Basidi children were able to summon them, though it does appear that they are able to summon more.
While they're talking, I'm just gonna try and drag the unconscious Gith into the invisible ship and go inside of it.
As you try to start, you can easily start dragging, but as you try, Madrigal's like, I'm sorry, you cannot bring that into my craft.
Why not?
Because it will mess with the research. I'm not allowed to interact in any way with the specimen that I'm currently researching. So if you could leave it outside, that would be lovely. If you get it inside, then everything is spoiled and lots of work will be completely wasted.
Well,
You said
he's
you
sleeping.
can't interact with him?
It cannot interact with the inside of my ship.
What about the outside?
Outside is fine. I
Tie it
can
on.
observe. I'm sorry, did you say tie it on?
Well, we have to go back to the cave.
We also don't want to be out in the open, and you have an invisible ship, so I think you should shove over, Junior.
Allow me to perhaps come to a compromise.
Does this guy work for again?
You mentioned you were at the college?
Yes, the Catawal College.
Do you have is there some sort of prohibitive rule that you can't interact or interfere with the cultures that you're observing?
Yes, that is very, very eloquently stated. What is your name?
I'm Nezrah.
Well met, Nezrah. As I mentioned, am Madrigal Corpus, and you, sir, what is your name?
Who cares?
You don't care about your own
No,
name?
she just said that there's more coming. We need to get in here.
Yeah, absolutely. But we cannot bring the Gith
That's
into
why I
the
have
ship.
to tie him on.
I don't know if that's a good thing. Why would you tie it on? Why do you have to bring
In
it?
case we need to talk to him.
Yeah.
Why don't you talk to him now?
Because there's more coming, dipshit.
And he's
Did they
asleep.
teach you common sense at your college?
Actually, it is quite an interesting class and
I
subject
shove
study.
him to the side and I walk into the ship.
Give me. Well, you don't have to do anything. You can just shove him. He's no. You cannot bring that in the ship.
All right, how does this thing fucking work? I bet I can get this floating.
And he whistles, and the door shuts.
Gil, no.
Whoops!
We need to
I must have hit something.
Are you
Hold on.
inside the ship currently?
Yeah, I went inside.
Okay, so yeah, it would shut, and you're inside now, and
With
all you
Madrigal?
no, Madrigal's not in there. You're in there by yourself.
Oh,
and
shit.
All you see is pure darkness. You have dark vision, right?
Mhm.
You cannot see, so it's some sort of magical darkness.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there's a soul bond or something.
Gil, if you can hear me, we have to respect his wishes.
You can hear that. It's actually amplified by a ton. It's super loud. It's as if he's screaming in your ear through a megaphone.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try and walk around in like circles to see if I hit something.
Give me a dexterity save.
You walk into a knife.
23.
23. Yeah, you are moving around fairly deftly in this magical darkness, and you don't bump into anything, but you do narrowly avoid a few objects that you just like luckily happen to step over or around.
Did you ever watch Ed, Ed, and Eddie?
Yes.
Yes.
So the tall one, when you're just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
you walk around. That's what I'm imagining Gil doing.
I'm sorry, but your friend, he cannot do this. I apologize, but there are rules and regulations I have to follow. You may not be bound by those, but you must respect what I am bound by.
No, completely understandable. That's okay.
Don't you have to go back to that area anyway?
I do, but I cannot bring one of the species that I am studying in with me.
That's okay. I think I might have a compromise.
Can we collect a sample?
Yes, I suppose that would work.
Somebody take his face.
We don't need to take his face. Do not take his face, please. Yildred, are you still here?
You hear like a and Yildred arrives. You two have never seen this creature before. A giant stag, like 13 feet tall. It's just huge. Giant rack of antlers. Shows
Giant
up.
rack.
Shows up and just like comes to a stop in front of you guys.
Oh.
Y'all are on one today.
It's the hard seltzer, man.
Truly.
You should have gotten soft seltzer. What are you doing?
Should have gotten bath salts.
Whoa.
Fuck.
You know him?
Yes, we ran into Yildred in the forest, and he is a friend of a druid who gave us some potions. I think you would like to meet her, actually.
Yeah, but like maybe later.
We don't have time now. You're right. So this is Yildred, and Yildred, hi. Can you see that ship by any chance? And I point in the direction of where the ship is supposed to be.
I can see the ship, yes.
Excellent. Would you be okay if you transported this Gith? If we placed him on you and you followed the ship and you brought the Gith with us, would that be okay?
Yes, but there is just a little time left in me being able to cavort around, so we will have to be quick about it.
What's happening?
I just must return. I have grown weak and weary.
He said be quick about that.
Okay, let's go.
And
He like lowers himself.
I grab the Gith, and I kind of like officer and a gentleman him. And I try and put him, like, I'm going to roll him onto Yildred's back.
You may have to secure it.
I take some of the. Ow!
He just has a stapler.
Ow! I take some of the excess rope and I bring it down under Yildred and I tie a knot under Yildred's belly.
That should suffice.
Thank you so much. Okay. Madrigal, can we get in and let's go to this cave? Yildred's gonna follow us with the Gith, and we don't have to interfere with your research at all. And you don't fuck with your prime directive.
Oh, that's perfectly okay, yes. And the lights come on, Gil.
I'm gonna pretend to be sitting on something.
Just FYI, it is extremely bright all of a sudden.
I'm gonna act like I'm relaxing.
And
Like
the door
sitting in the
opens.
corner with an upside down magazine.
You do notice that the image of the walls around you inside this structure have magnified everything by like a ton. So like Nez's head is like 15 feet long in front of you. And what were you going to say, Can?
Oh, I was going to pull out the horn to
Okay.
give to Madrigal.
Okay. Excellent. So you hand it to him?
Yeah.
Oh,
I stole this for you.
this
in
is
research.
This is excellent, actually.
Do you know what it does?
Yes, I absolutely know what this does.
Okay, tell us.
This, if he looks it over, this is one of their smaller varieties. It takes 3 pipes from this horn, and it will open a small portal for about 30 seconds.
Knew it.
And it will allow for 30 seconds an opening that hopefully some of the Gith can travel through. Now, that is if they are, of course, waiting on the other side. If they are not, nothing will come through. So it is sort of a gamble on their part if they haven't previously made any interaction. But, so I have actually seen that happen where they blew the horn and nothing happened, and then they had to wait because once it has blown, it has an entire day of what you might call a cooldown.
I have another question.
Yes.
Is there a way to reach out to the other plane where they exist to communicate?
I suppose there would be, possibly using some sort of magic or some other type of magical artifact. Nothing I currently have available to me, but perhaps. And he looks at the horn in his hands.
Did Nezrah see the 3 slots?
You probably would have seen it by now.
And I see that there's 2 out of the 3 filled.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab the horn and blow it.
You're gonna grab the horn. Okay.
What?
Give me.
What?
Give me sleight of hand since you're doing this very quickly. And
Sleight of horn.
17.
17. Yeah, you snatch it out of his hands and you blow it.
I look at it for half a second, hold it up to my
In
lips
the
and blow
ship?
it. Yep.
Why?
I'm not in there yet.
You blow the horn. Okay. Sorry, Nezrah. I need you to roll a D100, please.
Ooh.
Okay.
Please say it's a fucking flump. We need flump.
84.
84 Gith crawl through the portal.
This ship is too small.
It's like a goddamn clown car.
Might as well go back to bed. I should check in on my cowboy restaurant.
It's in the UK.
It's in the Britain Islands.
The Britain Islands, as we call it there.
As we call it there.
Okay, Nezrah, you blow the horn. The rest of you guys hear this, ear-splitting shriek, and since you guys are inside, it reverberates so strongly that you guys are going to have to give me Constitution saves.
Ooh. Do you hear it from the outside?
Not as well. So if you're outside currently, then you won't have to.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
But I'd hear a faint horn sound coming.
Nezrah,
from it?
you don't have to worry about it.
I don't.
No.
Thank fuck, because I had a dirty 4.
19.
Okay, you guys. You guys are.
I just slowly poked fingers into my ears before I did it.
Yeah, the sound while ear splitting, you guys were able to kind of cover your ears and stop any potential damage from happening to you, but it is super loud. And then suddenly inside the pod, this portal, and with an 80, you said 84?
Yes, sir.
It is a purple colored portal that opens up, and I'm going to need a strength save from everyone.
In the ship.
In the ship.
In the ship, Billy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Let's get weird, guys.
Everyone but Fee, so yeah.
Yeah, I
God
know.
fucking
That's
damn
so
it.
crazy.
I got a 13.
I got a 10.
Do you have a D10 or a D6?
Nope.
No, you got
I
inspiration.
thought
Lindsey.
it goes away. I thought the D6 doesn't go away right away, though.
No, they go
After-
away.
We
after the
decided
episode.
that they do stay.
They go
thought.
away.
You
we
will have to
decided.
give me a strength save, though.
19.
19. All right. You got a 13? Can and Gil, you guys are sucked into this portal as it rips open.
Holy shit, I'm gonna kill a mess.
It's cool. At least we're not out there anymore.
Now, you guys aren't able to have this conversation because you are immediately sucked into a vacuum-like space. I need both of you guys to give me D100 rolls.
Oh my god.
I love this.
This is crazy.
Wait, how do I do that again?
The double die.
I mean, I guess for intelligence, or not intelligence,
Common sense. 63.
no, just curiosity within
That's
learning
true.
shit.
Yeah.
63?
So, yeah.
Yes.
23.
63
You're
and
like
23.
a smart pinwin in that sense.
63 and 23. Okay. Which one of you guys wants to roll a d20?
Out of those two or
Yeah,
everybody?
Out of you two.
Okay.
You roll it, I roll bad.
That doesn't matter.
I know.
Man. 5, right?
5.
5. Okay.
A good 5?
Gil and Can.
It's like golf rules, right?
Yeah. Mulligan.
Gil and Can, you guys are sucked into this like vacuum, spinning around each other as you're sucked into this portal. Nezrah, you were able to like keep braced after you blew it, and you just watch them go sucked right in. Fee, you can't see anything that's happening because you haven't come inside yet, and Loom is outside with you. You guys are just kind of like doop-a-doo-doo-doo. Oh.
Well, are you like that, or are you still like coming down from
Yeah,
your...
I'm still coming down, so I've kind of been like laying on the ground, and I don't know if like I'm imagining Crumb would be trying to like I don't know,
fan you off?
Yeah,
Yeah, you're doing all right. Yeah, you were getting a little hot under the collar there, but luckily I arrived, and of course I am a calming breeze of influence for all.
But then I probably would have heard the horn, like at least faintly.
Yeah, it wasn't super loud, but it was loud enough to hear.
So then I think maybe that would make her like, okay, what the fuck is going on? And then she'd just like get up and like, what the fuck was that?
Are you gonna go investigate?
Yeah.
Okay, so you step into the pod.
Yeah.
Give me a strength save.
Oh, it's just constantly sucking, huh?
Yeah,
I mean, I was gonna knock on the door.
it's open.
What about...
Well, wouldn't she see?
No, I just rolled for Madrigal because I forgot about him for a
Okay.
second.
Wouldn't she see a giant portal swirling around?
Not
through the
necessarily.
door?
If you're walking in and you have no idea portal's
He's
in there.
telling her to roll. A strength save.
Okay. I mean, I was gonna be like, I didn't say I walked right in.
you
I
chose to go up
asked
to
you
it.
if you walked in.
Oh, did I? Oh.
It's a small space.
Oh.
Can I
Okay.
react to bar her?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you watch Madrigal get sucked in.
You get sucked in too?
Yes, and
Oh my god.
and Fee walks into the doorway and starts getting sucked in. I will allow you, seeing this and then seeing Fee, I will allow you a dexterity saving throw.
At advantage.
No. Nez.
Everyone's going to get sucked
Oh
away
my
by you.
god.
man.
Guys. You. Oh my
Oh,
What'd you get?
Lord.
A natural one?
Natty 1.
Okay.
A dirty 2.
32.
Threw me in that fucking portal.
Okay, so you reach out for Fee to like grab her with that low, you would unbrace yourself, and I need another strength save from you.
That's okay. Because if I realize that I'm not going to catch her, I'm going to thrust off from the side of the ship toward her, towards the portal to make sure that I at least have a hold on her and we go
Okay.
through the portal together.
Where are Crumb and Sif?
Sif is currently outside. Crumb is probably on his way in. Fee.
Hey, what's on the fucking
So you're not even gonna roll a strength save. You're just gonna go.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, but even then you're like trying to grab on you. Fee, you are sucked in. Nez, no, you leapt and sucked in. I need nope. You already did the D100. Each of you need a D100 roll.
Okay. 77.
77.
65.
That's close to me.
Yep, it sure is.
What did you roll?
23.
23.
Oh. You're going to Michael Jordan land.
That's what I was hoping.
What else do you hope
I'm
for
going
in
to
a
Casino
portal?
World.
Okay.
It's like
and then
Water World.
what was the
but
D20 roll
Kevin
that you did?
Costner's not there.
So you guys are all sucked into this like vacuum, and it's a dark void, and you guys are swirling around, and you finally, all of you, come crashing down on this like rocky platform in very dim light. So, when you land, you find that there is a bubble of energy surrounding you, and when you speak, you don't recognize the words that come out. Gil and Fee, both of you guys find that your eye color has changed as you've landed, including
Holy shit! Sorry.
including your formerly like burning golden eye. That is now, give me a D4 roll, both of you. Well, you give me 2 D4 rolls, Gil.
I got 4.
Okay.
Left eye is 4, which is
Okay.
my normal one. Right eye is 1.
Okay, so your left eye and Fee's eyes have both turned black. Your right eye has turned bright blue, Gil.
Like solid black,
Like solid black.
Creepy.
and then just the iris is blue, or like solid
Or all
blue?
of it black.
All of it is black, but then your other eye is going to be like this shining, like crystalline blue,
Huh.
just a pupil.
Is it still like
Weird.
bigger than my other eye? Like it's
The black eye? Yeah, it's
the blue eye that would be my.
Oh, sorry, yes. Yeah, it's still bigger. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I got him switched. So yeah, the entire eye will be blue then. And like various shades of blue. Nezrah, you find that you feel older. And as you look at Nezrah, I need a D20 roll.
Oh, so we're all in the same spot.
You're all in the same spot.
Okay.
A D20.
D10,
just
sorry.
Different
D10.
effects.
And both of Fee's eyes are black.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's
7.
creepy as fuck.
Nezrah, you would appear to other people to look, and you definitely feel 7 years older, which also means you look a bit taller. You're right around 7 foot tall now.
Aw,
Whoa.
growing up, they grow up so fast. Especially when they hop in portals and shit.
Oh shit!
Something feels weird about my face.
You guys look at Madrigal, and Madrigal has a very long beard now. And his eyebrows are also very, very long and wispy. His hair has grown as well. Before it was kind of like long-ish and uncouth, kind of all over the place. Now it's past his shoulders. He looks like he's spent years without any access to scissors.
Do you mean unkempt? Because you said uncouth.
Yeah, it's both of them.
Okay.
Not
I've heard it both ways.
No, it's very unsavory. But yeah, so you guys are on this rocky platform in dim darkness, but you guys see off in the distance are tons and tons of stars, though the light from these stars seems not to like emanate far or enough to reach you, so it's very, very dim. This rocky platform or whatever you're on, if you kind of orient yourself, you can feel that it's almost as if it has the sensation of slowly rotating. Madrigal like sits up. Oh goodness. I think we're in the astral.
What?
The astral plane.
Oh, that changes things. You didn't finish what you said.
Well, I used shorthand. I assumed it would be well known.
Well, that's some of
we're
that
in-
schoolboy knowledge you got.
We're in the astral Hardies.
I'm going to feel around to see if my stuff is all still with me.
All of you guys still have your stuff, yes.
How the fuck are we in the astral plane? I just heard a little horn and then I came to see what the fuck happened. Why are we in the astral plane?
Whoa, your eyes are weird.
What do you mean?
They're
Oh,
black.
your eyes are weird. What the fuck? What is this?
Nez, you look like 7 years older.
Precisely.
Precisely to the day.
Hey, Madrigal, sick beard. I wouldn't take you for a beard guy, but
Oh, thank you.
How do we get back?
This was not the desired outcome.
So you say that to Madrigal, and he like looks blankly at you, Can. I'm sorry, what?
How do we get back?
Why
What?
do you sound so fucking drunk?
What? I'm sorry, is that a language that you know?
she can hear us okay, though?
It
Yeah,
sounds like
everything-
fart
Oh, okay.
Latin.
I don't think I know this one. By the way, sorry, everybody.
For what?
Better now.
Nez is
Attacking
like-
you, you know. I'm sorry.
Hey, it's fine.
What is she speaking? What does it sound like to us?
To you guys, it just kind of sounds like it sounds like a bunch of words being pulled apart.
Can
we're in
we
the
can't
Black
hear
Lodge.
you.
The spore stuff doesn't work anymore.
Not right now. You have this bubble, this magical bubble.
I try to poke the bubble.
Nothing happens.
Can we see the bubble?
You can.
What color is it?
It's like a translucent kind of pink.
So we should poke the bubble, right?
I'm going to open palm slap the bubble.
Oh my God, you're going to slap it?
As you slap it, it kind of ripples like you're hitting the surface of water. It's just kind of like...
That's fun. I'm going to just start slapping it with both hands.
So if I walk, will it follow me?
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
it's like a magical bubble of energy, but
Okay.
acts almost like it's got a fluid on its surface.
Can I pick the bubble up?
You can try. Well, if you were to try, you wouldn't be able to, like, your hands would kind of like slip off and around it.
Oh, okay. So Nezrah, why'd you do that?
Nezrah did
Yes,
this?
I am very concerned as
I
to...
am going to kill Nez.
Yes, you can imagine, Gildebrand. Yeah.
She looks mad, whatever she said.
I'm gonna drown him.
I've never seen or heard anything that simultaneously looks adorable and terrifying.
It's all gonna be terrifying, bitch.
So we're in the astral plane.
Yeah, how do you get out
I've
of the
never
astral
been
plane?
before.
And then you guys see, like in front of you, all of a sudden, both Loom and Crumb appear. And I'm going to need you to roll a D100 for me, Fee, to see what sort of effect that Crumb has.
63.
63.
That's close to
His
mine.
eyes turn black.
Yeah.
So
Aw,
as he arrives,
friends.
his eyes are black. And let's see what happens to Loom.
He dies.
Pad explodes.
Okay, Loom, when he arrives, he's almost unrecognizable because as he arrives, his clothing it looks like it's too tight on him, and then you realize that it's because his body has almost doubled in size width-wise.
Oh no.
He's just, but he doesn't. It's not like he's gained weight. It's
He's
just
just
his,
wide?
Yeah, he just got wider, and his clothing already was on the mend. Like it was already frayed beyond belief. And he like is very quickly trying to like rip his clothes off, and he does, and he's standing there naked and wide. Episode title: Naked and Wide. I am quite embarrassed by this presentation.
Well, you have the whitest dick I've ever seen, so congratulations.
Does anyone have any robe or perhaps a sheet I could use?
Well, Nez has that poncho. Since he did this to you, you could probably help him.
A naked poncho?
His junk is hanging out below it.
Coincidentally, his head does not widen, so his head is the original size.
Man,
but
he's
the
a
rest
freak.
of his
So he's like in that Kanye video.
yeah, he's like a polygon football player from NFL Blitz. Yeah.
Well, his life is ruined.
Yeah, sorry about that. Here.
And I take my poncho off and I hand it to him.
He like tries to put it on, but it's like it gets over his head and then it just kind of dangles like a scarf around his like neck and shoulders.
Maybe if you try and tie it around
Yeah,
your
do like a
midsection.
hip tie.
Probably a better idea. And he shifts it off and he like wraps it around his waist, and it's very tight, but it covers the front part.
So my hypothesis was...
What's that, first of all?
but
It means
my...
his scientific thinking.
Yes, Fee, exactly.
Yeah, what was your scientific thinking that got us into the astral plane?
That we open the portal and we catch the Gith unawares so that it closes, so they have to wait to be able to open it again.
Did you relay this plan?
But they
It depends on what you mean by relay.
But there are a bunch of others that have these horns,
Can't stop.
and
It's
they're
just
going to be
it's just
able.
noise. I can't think.
I'm
Does
going to kill
anyone
him.
does anyone know shit about the astral plane?
I do.
Is it
Do you know
chill
how to
here?
get out of here?
Is it chill here? There's no chill in the astral plane.
It is interesting because much of the astral plane by itself is... I'm sorry, this is quite itchy. Is this a fetching look for me? I was considering growing a beard, but does this look good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think if we run some product through it, you'd look fantastic.
Okay. Can's just shaking with their head.
Maybe if you like braided it or something, but I can't do that for you. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like I look like a dwarf.
Who cares? You could just cut it off.
That's true. I could probably do that.
Can you not normally grow a beard?
It grows in patchy.
Ah, I see.
Well, congratulations.
Looks
This
like
seems
you
kind
had
of better.
a good situation
Yeah.
happen.
No, I suppose, yes. It is a bit much voluminous, even.
Eh,
Anyway, back to what I was saying
kind
about
of
the astral.
uncouth, if you ask me.
That's a good word use.
Thank
What
you.
are you, a word genius?
Yeah,
Some
how do we
tell me
get
so.
out of here?
Yeah, how do we get out of here?
Well, we must, in order
Wait,
to...
do we want to get out of here? That's what
Yes,
my point was.
We do. Ken
mean-
has a blood contract, man. We can't just like.
But if she, you know,
Also, those Gith, we're fucking going to destroy that town, and we're not going to let that happen. They fucking stole these kids. It's no.
If it matters at all, I would really like to leave the astral plane.
Yes.
It is not habitable for anyone of our current understanding. It's...
So how do we go about that?
could you just blow that again?
That, I believe, would not work.
It has the cooldown, doesn't it?
Yes, for an entire day.
I mean,
That translates, actually, the grumble.
I think I could ask my mom for help, maybe.
Oh, what means would she have?
I am also interested in knowing how your mother would help us in this situation. I'm sorry, we have just met. Did I mention I am magical corpus?
Shut up, I don't care. She's just
Bit
very
rude.
magical
Gilly, don't
and
have to
knows
be
about
rude.
other planes and shit, so
Would you...
Are you able to communicate with her?
why the hell would I say anything if I couldn't?
You're right.
is that the best way
Scientific
out?
thinking, man.
Is this the best way out we're doing?
I don't know, does
Can-
anyone
or
have any way
Gil's
to...
mom?
Madrigal?
I would if we were still inside of my craft.
Well,
Okay.
we aren't. Can
However,
you?
it looks like some of my objects and research tools came through, but... And he, like, kind of gestures, and you guys see just, like, this pile of broken, busted equipment just everywhere. That is unfortunate.
Well, I'm willing to go. It's fine.
I'm truly sorry.
Do you want to come with?
I mean, aren't we all coming?
I don't want to waste too many mushrooms, but...
Wait, so just some of us would leave?
Well, I feel like it killed two birds with one stone. I ask her for help, and then we come back.
I mean, I did want to meet your mom because you said she might be able to help me get answers to stuff, which
Cool,
is
well,
nice.
eat
but
this. And
well,
then I,
hold on,
like, put
hold
part of
on.
a mushroom into her mouth.
Are you going to accept the mushroom?
I'll take it out for a second and say, wait a second, don't just shove shit in my mouth, Gil.
I'm sorry.
I need to know what to expect. And I don't really, I mean, we shouldn't leave, like, Can and Nez, right? Like, they're fucking here.
We will
in
still...
the astral plane.
Can
I
you
mean,
just-
in
can you-
magical too.
can you chill
And
out
Loom.
for a second?
Loom is here too.
Oh, yeah. I didn't recognize...
I'm here too,
Oh
and
my
I'm
God.
coming with.
Crumb, look at your cool fucking eyes. You look so creepy.
What? What's wrong with my eyes?
They're super, like, dark.
Whoa!
You look terrifying.
Oh, that is choice. I, for one, really enjoy the astral plane. Now, if I'm being 100% honest, I actually hate it. But the eye thing is quite neat.
Thank you for being honest.
So we're not actually leaving.
We're not.
Our minds are leaving.
Okay.
Are you
Which
guys
is-
just going to be tripping balls? Because if so, I want in, as I mentioned.
I don't know how you work, but I'm not wasting my supply on you. If she can bring you
That's
with,
a
then
bit rude.
I mean, would it
But it
happen by
tracks.
proxy? How does that work with familiars?
none of this is on the board, man. So
I didn't say that in
do you want to
character, but-
come with or not?
I mean, if she's gonna help me, I mean, I would love to have some answers.
All right,
and, like,
sit down.
Anything to help me, like, get my shit together.
All
I
right,
guess.
let's sit down.
Okay.
And
Can Crumb come too? Like,
Oh my god, just go.
I can't hear you, Can. I wish I could hear you. I'm sorry.
I do.
Do you do any gestures or anything, Can?
Just
Yes.
I am gesturing wildly and getting very frustrated. I sit down and I open my pack and I'm getting a snack.
Nice.
so I'm going to pull out a candle and I'm going to put it between us. It's a black candle. I'm gonna light it up.
Okay.
We each take a mushroom.
You
Hold
notice
on.
that Madrigal, the minute you start doing this, he's like down and hunched and like looking very intently. Oh, that is marvelous.
and I'm hovering right above Madrigal.
See, both of us are just like,
Hold on, random irrelevant question. So
No, it won't summon the Sanderson
did we have
sisters.
did we have a short rest? Like,
No.
or did Fee when she was outside when they were talking?
no, it takes at least an hour.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, just
I've had a
checking.
7 years
I
rest.
always forget. I always forget, and I don't know. I hope for the best, I guess.
I just went from like late adolescence to early adulthood.
Oh fuck! What are we getting into?
I have
All
a
right.
mortgage now.
Can I please do this? Everyone shut the fuck up.
Yes, everyone quiet.
All right, close your eyes. Your weird dark eyes.
Thank you.
Now I want you to picture bluffs overlooking a large body of water.
Okay.
Please don't talk.
Oh, sorry.
I
I'm
don't
so
want to
sorry.
ruin it. Picture a long road.
Wait, is this safe?
Yes, it's super safe.
Okay.
Long dirt road with stones. Lots of trees lining the road. You see some small buildings, some townsfolk, and as we get further along, there's this large cottage, a large plantation house with a big porch. White panels on the sides of the building. There's a big red door. I want you to picture that. And as I'm describing that, the area around us is coalescing, and the astral plane around us is like fading away. And as I'm talking, it's like I'm not talking anymore. Like the description becomes what she sees, and we are on the porch of my mom's house. Before anything happens, I'm gonna turn to Fee, and just so you know, she might comment that you look like one of my ex-girlfriends, and she might talk about one of my ex-girlfriends, and that's just kind of, I don't know, just
Do I look like your ex-girlfriend?
weirdly, yeah, like a lot. But
Well, that's really weird.
it is. Don't worry about it. But
What was her name?
What was her name?
Her name. We can talk about that later.
What's her name?
Why would you even say that?
You guys aren't here.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Are you gone?
Yeah,
well,
there's-
mentally we're gone.
You wouldn't be able to hear them talking.
What do we look
Gotcha,
like?
gotcha, sorry.
So
That's my
they're
bad.
both sitting there with
Well, I
very,
mean, I guess it's up to you.
they're both sitting there with very vacant expressions on their faces, and the rest of you guys are just kind of standing there. And Madrigal like looks at you, Nez. Can I observe the horn a bit more? Perhaps I can figure out a method of getting out of here.
Oh, please! And I just shove it into his hands, basically.
Okay. All right. This might take a moment, but let's see here. Okay. And he like starts to observe it. Can, what are you going to be doing in the meantime?
I'm having my snack.
Mm-hmm.
Is it trail mix?
It's like some dried fruits.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can read that book because I couldn't before.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, take advantage.
Open the book.
I open the book.
All right. You open the book, and while you cannot read the words that are on the page, you do notice very, very strangely, in the margins in between the words are other script that were invisible before.
Ooh.
And they're like kind of glowing, glittering gold and blue. They stand out very strongly. You don't recognize the language, but it looks semi-familiar to you. Can you give me a history check?
It's just a bunch of really raunchy insults.
And this is the plant book?
Yes.
That she got from
Yes, the Flora and Fauna book.
Okay.
8.
8. You recognize it, but you can't really discern which language it is. With an 8, you think that it might be, rather than like a regional language, it may be a racial language, but you're not sure which.
If I look around, do I see any plant life of any kind?
You do not. It is a rocky like landscape. Give me a nature check though.
21.
You notice immediately, though, that the stars from when you guys first landed are in a different position than now. And that combined with the gentle feeling of like movement, you're pretty sure that whatever rocky platform you're on is slowly, like, revolving.
Like
Floating and kind of spinning very slowly.
Is there gravity?
There's gravity where you're at, but it seems like this thing, you might be on some sort of floating rock.
Okay.
Also, while you're inside of this bubble, you also notice that some of the stars are a little bit more bright than... Well, I guess you wouldn't notice the difference since you've been in there the whole time. You notice that some of the stars are brighter than other stars, and you're seeing constellations in the sky that you're like, these are constellations. They would be by any metric, but you don't recognize any of them. But you do see that one kind of looks like a serpent, and one kind of looks weirdly like a chair.
Is
That's
the serpent
Cassiopeia.
sitting on the chair?
The serpent is not sitting on the chair. They're pretty far
bummer.
apart.
Oh.
There's a few others, but they're abstract enough that you might not recognize them. But yeah, Nez, what are you doing?
I am observing the horn.
All right. He seems very locked in, but he seems excited, as if he thinks he might have an idea, and he's just kind of like looking over. He takes a little tiny booklet out of his his vest, and he starts flipping through and looking, and then putting his finger back on there. He's like cross-referencing. Oh, that is quite marvelous. Back to Gil and Fee. So you guys are on this porch. What do you guys want to do?
So what do we do? Do we go in the cabin?
I mean, that's what I do. I'll just do like a 1-2 knock, and then out of respect, she might be doing weird shit. I don't know. And then I twist the knob and push it open.
You push it open. Please describe what the inside of this looks like, Gil.
So you see it looks really old, but not like unkempt at all. Like the wood everywhere is weathered and stuff. Exactly. In front of you is like a long hallway that goes further into the house, and then to the left is a staircase that goes up. And I'm just already walking down the hallway.
Does this like look bigger inside than the outside of the cottage?
No, the cottage was really big.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. Well, I'll follow Gil,
Okay, so
but
you...
like looking around, like
On the walls, you see like family photos. You see
Portraits.
Yeah.
Are they also uncouth?
They're digital photo frames. we have a flash drive.
oh wow, so that's your
But none of them are
grandnephew.
actually of your family. It's just
They're
the
just
stock
stock photos. No, there's various family
Dwarf
portraits,
family.
but it's like
at Disney World.
It's Telmar's
I'm
family.
so sorry. This is excellent. This is awesome. What's happening? Please continue.
you see what you assume is a younger Gil, like in very fancy, like posh clothing, like he has like knickers and stuff. You don't see a sign of a father figure. You see a lot of women. You see
Single
like
mom, right on.
very well dressed blue skinned female. She looks human, but her skin is bluish. You see an older looking lady that looks very sweet and kind, and then you see like a taller blonde lady that looks very attractive, and they're all like enjoying each other, and it looks very warm. And like there will be a portrait of Gil playing outside with a bunch of like adults and stuff. And yeah,
So as you continue down the hallway, eventually, what room are you heading to?
the kitchen,
All right. So
because inside the house you just smell cookies, like delicious cookies.
Yuckies.
So yeah, you head down and eventually you arrive in a kitchen area, and there is a large bubbling pot on a fire, and standing in front of that is a woman that you recognize from the portraits, Fee. She looks human in presentation, except she has blue skin, and as she turns around, you can see that she's attractive. Looks to be maybe in her early, possibly mid 40s, but doesn't look much older than Gil himself. And she turns around. Oh, hello.
Hey, Ma.
How's it going, Gil?
Not great. We're stuck in the astral plane right now.
Oh, I see. That's not Meadow. Is this Meadow's sister?
Ah, so her name's Meadow.
We don't talk about Meadow, Mom. I told you. We're not the thing anymore.
And she like kind of like swoops forward and like takes your hands, Fee.
Probably at an alarming speed.
Yeah, no, it's just like a like and grabs your hands. It's so good to meet you. What is your name?
My name's Fee.
Fee. And she looks at you, Gil. Fee. Okay.
Mom, I don't know why you're acting like you don't know Fee. I mean,
What?
you know this. This.
That's rude, Gil.
We've
Sorry.
met?
We've never met. Don't you worry. Gil is probably drunk or high or something. He's being Gil.
I'm going to roll insight.
Also, an important thing about her appearance is that she has one green eye, and then her other eye is yellow, like Gil's other
What kind of
eye.
hair does she have?
It's dark black, and it's like styled like longer on one side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Straight or curly?
It's straight. Yeah, it's kind of like Gil's hair. Gil has like long.
Okay.
straight hair.
Okay. Yeah.
Hers is
okay.
short. It's like shoulder length.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, whatever you believe, you believe. She seems very eager to meet you, seems a very motherly type, giving him a little bit of shit, maybe a bit too much shit, but yeah, there's definitely like a playfulness about the way that she's kind of referring, but it's hard to tell if that's like malicious playfulness or just general.
Mm-hmm.
And then she like lets go of your hands and then just kind of backs away. So, welcome to my home. I hope that you are hungry, because I was making some baked goods.
Dude, yes.
I mean, I'll eat. Yeah.
Yes, perfect. And then very quickly sweeps across the kitchen and is back holding a plate of cookies.
Oh yeah. And I just grabbed the biggest one that I can see.
And for you, Fee,
I'll grab the smallest one and like kind of smell it first.
it smells delicious.
I'll look at Gil and he's like eating it, right?
It's like gone.
No longer eating.
Okay, I'll take a bite.
It's so tasty.
Oh.
Warm, perfect consistency. Everything about this cookie is like one of the best cookies you've ever had in your life.
Oh my God, so these are great.
Told you, man. She's like magical and shit. Oh, I mean, stuff. Sorry, Mom.
Oh, you
She just
don't
like
stare around your mom?
She just like stares at you, Gil. What did we say?
Not in the house.
Not in the house, not near the house.
So
I mean, sometimes at the house, you know, if there's people over and I can... Not in the house.
Not
near the house.
Not near the
Sorry.
house.
So you're magical?
I apologize for his behavior.
Oh, it's fine.
So... She's the girl I told you about, Mom, years ago, like the one that came out of the Feywild.
Oh, you told your mom about
Oh.
that. Okay.
The freaky one that was doing weird shit.
Okay,
That's
good.
partially why I brought her here.
Love
what?
making good first impressions.
Stuff.
Thank you.
I've been away a while.
I will
know.
bring the swear jar back out if I have to.
I mean, you know I was being a pirate. I have the bravado. I got to say the naughty words and
no,
stuff.
I know what you were cavorting around as. No, I'm aware. You can take the boy out of the plane, but you can't take the plane out of the boy. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, we're in the
Anyway,
astral
why don't
plane.
you sit? And you guys, 2 chairs just come like flying in, big comfy armchairs.
All right.
Right.
Tired of these motherfucking boys on this motherfucking plane.
Was Crumb able to come or no?
Chrome was not able to come.
Okay.
And you guys would notice back in the astral that he seems very frustrated by it. I specifically said I wanted to go with, and then they leave without the stupid candle. I should kick this candle over.
I take one of my dried apricots and I tear it in half and I plug my ears.
Nez and Madrigal. I'm assuming Madrigal as well. Ignoring completely.
No, completely lost in
Like I'm asking him stuff like,
Yeah.
oh, what do you think this means and stuff like that.
It's
Like,
actually very interesting. So gift design is, by design, very, very obscure. It's intentionally made to confound the mind that is not Gith. It's done this.
intentionally counterintuitive.
Yes, exactly. It is controlled confusion, if that makes sense, from the best of our archives understanding.
Scribbling notes in my book.
So it's done this way in order for it to take even longer to divine exactly what the purpose is. However, someone such as me, who has had extensive research, not to brag, I have an understanding of it. I can kind of eschew those superlatives and get right to the meat.
Fascinating.
So if you ever happen upon more Gith material, know that your first instinct, without a keen eye, is going to be wrong because of the way that it's intentionally designed.
Interesting. Scribbling notes.
Loom kind of comes over to you, Can, and like holds out his hand. Could I have some fruit?
Does that work?
Yeah, you can understand everybody. They just can't understand you.
I look at him and I try to hold some out to him, but is it going to?
Yeah, you can
I
extend.
can reach through.
Yeah, you can reach through it. You can. No one else can reach in.
Oh, so she can kill Nez now.
I get my dagger out.
Oh.
You hand it to him, and he takes it.
Was it the one in her ears?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I know you cannot speak back to me, but I want you to know we will get out of this. We'll get you out of this bubble. In fact, can I try something?
I shake my head up and down.
Okay.
In much in a nodding fashion.
I've got one more tool in my belt, as it were. I want to try something.
He goes up to his belt he took off.
I'm going to apologize if this doesn't work how I intend it to. Is that all right?
I take one of my apricots out, look him up and down, and I nod.
Okay. Can you roll 2 d10s?
A 9 and a 1.
A 9 and a 1? Both of those are odds. So
Number munchers.
he holds his hand out and reels appear above your head. Ta-ting, ta-ting. A 9 and a 1. So you see an X and another X appear. And then you see numbers appear above that, counting down in what appears to be a general, like you've seen this number system before. This isn't like Argarian number system. It's not Luta, but you understand the number system. It starts counting down from 1 minute. So it appears it took hold. I think that I can crack this bubble once the timer hits 0.
I start gesturing.
Like, do I need to cover my head?
I can't tell what you're trying to say, but you will be quite fine. You won't receive any pain. The worst that will happen is it will fail.
Okay.
But we can just wait for a minute and see what happens.
I extend more snacks.
he gladly and greedily accepts them and starts eating them. He looks like pretty gaunt, so he looks like he hasn't had a good meal
Other
in a
than
while.
being super thick.
Yeah.
I'm wide.
Oh yeah. His face looks very gaunt. Back to you guys.
Fucking, what is it?
Wide boy.
Cinnamon Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy.
Powdered toast man.
Powdered Toast Man, thank you.
I'm going to be fiddling with like a string on the chair arm.
And she like floats up and sits like on the counter and like crosses her legs and kind of laces her fingers on her knees. So, tell me what it is you need.
Are you asking me or Fee?
I'm asking the guest, Gil. I know what you need.
All right.
You need to be grabbed by the ear, dragged up to your room, and, maybe sit in timeout for a while.
Speaking of my room, do I still have clothes in there that they fit?
Yes, of course. I haven't changed a single thing about your room.
All right, I'm going to go up there real quick. Bye.
No, wait.
And I try and run off.
You are unimpeded.
All right, I run to my room.
Okay.
Have fun with your new boyfriend's mom.
Sophie, what can I help you with?
So I have a kind of pocket of memories that I don't remember, and I recently found out I was from the Feywild, but I just don't know, those memory pockets, and Gil said that you might be able to help with that.
I'm sorry, is that the most pressing issue? at the moment.
I mean, obviously, number one is us getting out of this astral plane. That's definitely number one.
Yes.
Because he did say
You
that.
did have
but-
the scent of astral about you.
Yeah, we're all stuck in the astral plane right now, and
Well, I will give you a choice. I can answer one of your questions. I can answer your questions about the astral right now, or I could answer your questions that you just mentioned. Which one would you like? Please, have another cookie.
I will have another cookie, and I might have to think on this one a little bit.
Unfortunately, you might have to decide right away.
Oh,
I'm very busy. I
like
have a very
before the
full
cookie?
afternoon.
Shit. I mean, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I cuss all the fucking time.
Oh, it's just Gil?
Just Gil. He's my son, after all.
Oh, sure. I could see that relationship. Okay.
Clock is ticking.
Will we have a way out of the astral plane if I
That would
choose
be
my
one of the
answer?
questions involving the astral plane. I'm sorry. I hate to do this to you, but I am limited in my time and capacity right now, so I'm gonna need a decision.
I think I'd like to know about what I forgot.
Okay, perfect. What would you like to know precisely?
Oh, so it's precise. Where was I right before I apparently stumbled out of the Feywild?
Well, and she puts her finger in the air, and a book comes flying out of another room and then lands in her hand, and she starts leafing through it. Well, all signs point to the fact that you were in the Feywild before you crossed over into the material plane. Seems you were traveling with a group, and she leafs through a few more pages. Yeah, looks like up until that point, you'd only been in the Feywild, except for one brief period of time for about a year and a half where you were on the material plane. But yeah, that's all that I see here.
So is on material plane before this stint?
Yes,
Okay,
beforehand. Looks like it was about 20 years before then.
What? But I was traveling with a group.
Yes.
Can you tell me what the group looked like, or is that a sub-question that doesn't count?
It's not a sub-question that doesn't count, but I do not have that information. Unfortunately, I know that there were... I can't tell if there were 4 or if there were 5. I think maybe it's one time there was 4, another time there was 5.
Do you know if they were like me? Were they Eladrin? I mean, I've presumed I'm Eladrin.
Well, that's interesting. One of them was, the rest were not.
Huh.
And in fact, I would be willing to bet that recently you have interacted with one of them. In fact, maybe even 2.
Recently?
Recently, yes. Within the last week or so.
What?
But I'm sorry, that's all the time I have to give to you. And she closes the book and throws it into the air.
Mom, I found my cool red shirt I like.
That is wonderful, honey. You look so smart in that shirt.
I love this shirt. Hey, can you fix my eyes so they look better with this?
Oh, of course. And she snaps her fingers and both of your eyes turn red for the moment.
Oh, yeah. I'm a demon man.
Now that is just a glamour. It's gonna fade after an hour.
Okay.
But it was lovely having both of you here. Gil, take care of her.
Oh, we're done
She's
now?
so sweet. Yes. Unfortunately, the time is closing. I gave her all the information she needed.
Thank you for the answers.
So how do we get down to the astral plane? Did you tell her that?
Unfortunately, that is not the information she wanted to know, sweetie.
Shit. Crap.
Okay. How about this? I can get you out of the astral plane. I'll take you out immediately, Gil. You know I will do anything for you.
All right.
However, if your friends want out, of course, there's always going to be a little bit of give and take. It's so taxing on me personally to get them out of the astral plane.
All right. Well, where do I go? Where do you take me?
I'll put you right back where you were. Would you like to go somewhere else? Keep in mind, I'll have to take everybody wherever it is that I take you.
Just send me back to the astral plane.
You don't want to get out of the astral plane, sweetie?
I mean, I kind of like them.
Well, I can take you all out.
Oh, well, I mean, the place we were in was kind of shit, too. I mean, bad.
I can say with a lot of confidence that whether or not you want to go back to the astral plane, I don't think I'm comfortable with you staying there. You might die, and then a mother's love is very strong, Gil. I'm not going to allow you to die.
All right, well, just send us out to
But in order to take them as well, like I said, give and take.
What do you need? Anything, man.
Oh,
Man.
you're calling me man?
I'm sorry, it's just the lingo.
What?
Pirate jive.
Okay, that's fine, Gil. That's fine. Okay, well, here then. And she holds out a handful of what appear to be glass beads. I'm going to need everybody to, other than you, of course, to swallow these, and then I will take them back exactly where you all left off.
Sick. All right. Sounds easy enough.
And she pours them into your hand.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Of course, sweetie. I love you too.
Thank you for the cookies and the answers.
Take some with you.
I will
Okay.
absolutely do that. Did I miss the tithe this year?
Yes, unfortunately you did.
Man.
Only just, though. Wait. When did you leave? Yes, you missed the tithe this year.
Who won?
Who do you think won?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're off then. I'm happy you got to meet one of my friends.
Oh, the friends. Is that what we're calling it now? Fee?
Yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, friends.
Why is she
Gil.
talking like that?
Gil.
All right, Mom, can you wash
I
my
just
green
find
shirts
it
while I'm gone?
Weird that, you just look so similar to Meadow and all of a sudden you guys are friends. Okay.
He did not even tell me he had an ex that looks like me.
I'm gonna
Ooh,
go now.
That might be a bone of contention later, but you know what? It's fine.
All right,
Did she
bye,
really
Mom.
look
And then
like
I
me?
stop concentrating. I blow out the candle.
And you guys, the rest of you guys notice that Gil and Fee seem back in their bodies, except they have a pile of cookies in their laps.
I reach my
And
hand
some
out
glass beads.
and just do gimme hands.
Guys, I have some of these. Oh,
You guys taste the cookies, and they are delicious
I
if you
don't.
taste them.
I am still like honed in on whatever Madrigal's telling me
so
about.
guys, we can totally get out of here. No problem. Just you gotta eat these beads.
What? Beads?
Beads.
These Madrigal looks up. Can I see one of them?
You can eat one of them?
He looks. Are these contour beads?
Now I have to pee.
I have no idea. My mom just said to eat them, and you guys notice that I'm wearing a red shirt now.
And his eyes are red.
I like your shirt.
And
What?
your eyes.
I like. Oh fuck.
Where did you guys go?
Well,
To get cookies
we
and
went-
answers
we went to visit my mom.
and more questions.
Oh, you don't have answers, Fee?
She gave me answers, but I feel like every time I get answers, I have a subsequent amount of questions that follow them, so
Yeah, that's the shit all about it.
I know
knowledge.
exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
Nezrah, are you going to take your bead?
So, what are these exactly?
Any question you have about what it is or how it works, don't do it. I don't know. You just have to eat the bead.
There's one for Crumb too, right?
I don't know.
Crumb, was everything fine?
I mean, she.
Yeah, I kept everybody in line. Can was getting a bit mouthy, so I had to say something about it. Ain't that right, Can? Can just flips him the bird.
Did she give me enough beads for everyone?
Everybody except for one. So one person will not get a bead.
All right, so
And that includes Crumb. So
it looks like we have enough for everybody but one. So somebody's got to stay behind. That's part of the
well,
deal.
that really sucks for Nezrah. I'll take one bead, please.
I mean, if we're being fair, it was Nezrah who kind of made us come here.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. However, aren't you Fee's familiar?
What does that have to do with it? And not a familiar overlord. Overlord.
Okay, aren't you Fee's overlord that she can summon back to the
She
material
doesn't
plane?
mean-
I
Summon me.
did bring you back before. I guess it
I
would make kind of
summon-
sense if you were like.
I create
his
and
moth.
conjure the idea of summoning me, and then she
I
utilizes
flick my
her
bead into my mouth.
That was real rude. Can I have a bead, Gil?
Everyone who wants to bead, come and get it as fast as you can. Last person stays behind.
Crumb zooms in and like tries to pick up this bead, but it's like half the size of his body, and he's just like, can someone put this into my mouth? Possibly in like really, really tiny pieces.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. It looks like you can't digest that.
Oh, he's just like holding onto it and loom.
Oh, but here, I can help you. And I give him a cookie.
What do I do with that?
Enjoy.
Loom like pinches the one that Crumb is holding and shakes him off and pops it into his mouth.
That's great because that's what I was going to do and hand one to Madrigal. So perfect.
Madrigal has his and he looks, I could always stay behind and do some research if this little one wants to go.
Look, okay.
I believe he'll be fine.
I think he will. Okay, so you can like stop your moth friend from like being with you, right? Like you can have him just stop and then start again?
He's not currently here.
Oh,
yeah.
he's not. He already swallowed it. Oh, okay.
No, Sif isn't here.
Yeah, Sif isn't here.
Right.
Nezrah's
no,
still
I was
here.
talking about Nezrah and asking about
That is very correct. Yes.
So how do you have him like go away other than, I mean, he died before. I don't want to kill Crumb.
You can just dismiss them.
No, you can't. Not at all. That's silly.
Wait, we don't have to hear
This
him.
does seem similar to
Just think,
Moth.
concentrate
Now that I
about
think- Why didn't I
dismissing
piece this
him.
together?
What
in your
are
head.
you guys discussing
and
over
just
there?
say, be gone.
I don't think you should do anything like
Should I
that.
give it like a snap? Be gone. Does it
and
work?
he's gone.
I catch the
Crumb
cookie.
disappears.
Yeah, it's just bloop, and Cookie like rotating and before it falls.
The
in midair.
timer above Can's head counts down to 0, and then the bubble pops. Can.
Can we finally understand you?
Can't talk.
Can you understand me?
We can.
You can.
We can.
Cool. Can I have a bead, please?
Yeah, sure.
So this will send us right back to the ship, huh?
I don't know.
You don't
Again,
know.
you keep asking me how it works. Just eat the bead.
Okay, I'll eat the bead.
Trust in the process.
Okay. You don't normally eat beads, but okay.
All right, let's shag ass.
Ass shagging.
And you guys are just kind of like sitting there for a moment.
Must take a little bit.
waiting for the edible to kick in.
Every single one of you, except for Gil, obviously, who didn't take one, feels like this very sharp pain inside of you all of a sudden. And it doesn't hurt or take away health, but it's just like this like jabbing cramp all of a sudden in your stomach.
That sounds like it hurts.
It hurts, but it doesn't like damage you.
Okay.
Sharp pain, jabbing in your stomach doesn't hurt.
Sounds like
all of you kind of
doctor
feel
visit.
it generally at the same time.
Okay.
So you're all just kind of like, and then after that happens, suddenly you guys watch as Gil starts to disperse like ash right before your eyes.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
And then
I do it like a dance.
and then slowly the rest of you guys start to disperse.
Oh, fascinating.
It is fascinating indeed. And then suddenly, you guys reform inside the pod where you guys left. Except now there is what looks almost like scorch marks around the walls, and everything inside has just been completely destroyed, as if a tornado came through. Madrigal drops to his knees.
Shoots a gun into the air.
And just looks completely crestfallen. All of my research, it's completely destroyed. This was weeks of effort. He looks right at you, Nezrah.
As I take a knee next to him and I put a hand on his shoulder.
I'll do everything I can to help you get back to where you were with your research.
Well, I suppose if I'm doing it for knowledge's sake, I remember and have ascribed most of it, except for today's events. Though, hello? Are you still on? And you guys watch as the walls kind of flicker. Oh, thankfully, the record that I made of today's events is still intact. So, I think largely the only real damage is to some of my instruments, and many of those were not relevant to the current research, but they still helped.
Well, I have found that the best... Wait. No amount of research compares to a real-world experience. So if you want to know about these fuckheads, you should just come with us, man.
Well, I imagined I would transport you back to the headquarter location.
What?
I think he means the cave.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I will stand by and observe while you do whatever it is you came here to do, which I believe is saving the Basidi children. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was in the blood contract.
That is currently our prime directive.
I do have to say, though, I'm like not feeling... I mean, I feel okay, but I feel kind of tired.
Did you have too many cookies?
No, pre-cookie, you know, the whole like goldy, fiery stuff.
By the way, all of you guys' conditions that you had in the astral are now gone.
Oh,
Really?
Lovely.
However, I need each of you guys to roll a D... Let's call it an 8.
okay.
Oh, I rolled and I got arthritis.
I'm hinting at that I'm low on spell slots.
I got a 5.
7. 2.
Actually, Gil, you are fine. Nothing happens. Who got 7?
Me.
7. Fee. What was your eye color before?
Sorry, they're like bright green
Okay.
in autumn.
Okay, your eyes are no longer bright green. Your eyes are now bright orange.
What the
My
fuck?
pupils.
Whoa.
The pupil, not the iris?
Sorry, the iris. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
Thank you.
I was like, holy
Here.
shit, that's rad.
No, they're like a
Just like solid orange or like...
like a glowy, fiery orange.
Nice.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay.
Nezrah, what'd you get?
6.
Okay, 6. What was your original eye color?
Green.
Green.
Okay.
Lots of green
I was like,
eyes.
did my original... Okay, yeah.
Your eyes are now no longer green, but like an icy gray. That almost like as if mist lives inside of them.
Nice. That's
Can.
sexy.
What did you...
And I'm 7 years younger again?
Yes,
I'm back to
you're
my
back to your original
Oh.
age.
Billy wants to fuck Nez.
Can, what did you get?
I'd
2.
fuck me.
2. What was your original eye color?
Blue. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's blue.
Blue? So
Dude with the eye colors over here.
your eyes are no longer blue. Now your eyes are like an electric purple.
Ooh.
Not too much different. Matches your skin tone a little bit better.
Oh.
Sorry.
My natural eye color matched my natural skin color just fine.
And you guys notice that Loom's eyes have changed now too. They are now gold.
Does the poncho fit him better now?
Yeah, the poncho is like around his waist still, and his body's back to normal. You guys notice that he's pretty toned underneath there. He was a bit gaunt, but yeah, his body's fairly toned now that he's like mostly naked, and you can see that.
Did you leave your clothes in there?
Yes.
How old is Loom?
You don't know. But he looks to be like maybe in his 20s or 30s, late 20s, early 30s possibly.
Oh, hey, Loom.
But yeah, and then Madrigal's eyes are now like a bright pink.
My eyes don't change.
Nope, your eyes don't change at all.
So they're still like the astral plane version?
No, they go back to your original eye color.
okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
So the glamour wore off?
Shit. No, the glamour's still there. Sorry, I forgot about the glamour. Your eyes are still red,
Oh, okay.
but
But they will then
go back to your
Okay,
normal
gotcha.
color.
Cool.
Still red shirt, right?
Still red shirt.
Okay.
Yes. And you still have
Unfortunately,
cookies.
no.
Richard gone.
Red shirt, go bye-bye.
Richard, go down the hole.
So yeah, and then Madrigal like looks around. Well, as long as everything else still works mechanically, this should still transport. It might be a bumpy ride, though. I hope that's okay.
Well, do we want to kill these fuckers that they're coming to get us? Like, we want them all gone, right?
That's true.
Loom like leans forward. I think we got lucky with the first group. If more are coming, I don't find our odds very good. And I know I said this before, but that was quite unique. They are much stronger.
But what else are we supposed to do?
Right.
We've
Can't
got to help.
Rescue the children.
What's stopping them from just stealing more kids later if we leave them alive?
I do not know the answer to that, but you are contracted to get the kids, not destroy these Gith.
But we can't in good conscience just leave them to get captured or killed again.
We can worry about killing them afterwards.
I
We can
agree
do
with
like a mass destruction thing.
I agree with Can only in so much that I do not think suicide is the route to go in this. I do believe that fighting them head on would end in at least one, if not all of our deaths.
Hey, you're just scared because you're naked.
I just don't know how we can leave them alive.
Okay, in that case, we should come up with a distraction to lead them away from the children so that others can get them out.
Well, I think we already did the distraction. They're already coming this way.
We know that for sure.
That's
Wait,
what
are they
Ken
actually?
said.
No, are they coming this way? I thought they were just around the cave, like, and more were congregating there.
More were congregating, yeah. So you don't have like anybody currently coming after you.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I propose that I distract them and lead them away from the cave while you guys hide in the invisible craft, and once they're gone, you load the Basidi children onto the craft and get them back to the village.
We cannot use the craft for loading Basidi children. They'll get their little hands dirty the entire inside, and
I look around with like my arms kind of like it's already kind of shot kind of expression.
Take the craft too far from my original location. I've already done it once.
Magical, you're just gonna leave these kids?
I'm not going to leave the kids. I will take you to them. You must understand, though, if I am in violation of any further movement, they will just take the craft back, and I will have no control over it, and none of us will be able to do anything.
Okay,
So
okay,
that
that's
it
fine.
doesn't count as an emergency scenario?
That's fine.
That does not.
As long as you can get them
Okay.
near the cave and remain invisible, once the Gith are lured away from the cave, you guys get in there and get the kids out.
Well, there are a bunch of them, and the way that they're operating is some of them are in the cave standing guard. I don't think we're gonna get them all out unless we have like a really, really big distraction.
Why would
A
you
really
do...
big distraction.
Like, really big.
I may have something. And that's where we're going to end for the night.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Ending.
That was wild.
That was. What a trip. That was like just out of nowhere.
Did not anticipate.
Neither
any of
did
that?
we. Nope.
I knew it would happen if the horn was blown, but I didn't know the horn was going to get blown inside that.
Right. Yeah.
Immediately forcing most people in there.
Wow. That was crazy.
It was crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for tonight's MVPC! The most valuable player character. I want to know who you think deserves an additional 1d10 of DM inspiration.
I got it.
Now,
Did I lose mine? No, it's gone. Forks.
Now, for those of you listening at home and for those of you around the table, Nez is 1, Gil is 2, Fee is 3, and Can is 4. I'm going to count to 3, and then I'll have you hold up the number of fingers corresponding to the person you believe deserves to win most valuable player character. Now, I will give you a moment to decide, and then we will vote.
I could have sworn Mika was playing Fruit Ninja over there because you were like swiping on your phone like this.
Oh no, I'm just like my screen is dirty.
Gotcha.
Covered in fruit. From the Fruit Ninja. All right, everybody know what they want?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, vote! Were you not ready?
I know what it is, but my brain was not working with numbers.
Okay, so that's...
No, that's not what I wanted. I'm sorry. Still not working with numbers. It's there.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't play number munchers or whatever.
So that is 3 votes for Gil and 1 vote for Nez. Gil, why'd you vote for Nez?
Because he inspired all the chaos that led to
Yeah,
the whole
that was fun.
offshoot episode in the first place. So, yeah.
Very nice. Fee, why'd you vote for Gil?
Fee finally got some answers, even if it did lead to more questions, which was huge. And so, yeah. Plus, I just thought all the stuff with his mom and the cottage was really cool and super curious about all that. But yeah.
Can, why'd you vote for Gil?
Because he was the only one who like could get us out of there or had a solution.
Yeah, that too.
Nez?
I really liked the bottle episode within a bottle episode that Gil created, and just the interaction with his mom. And at first I thought we were going to have like an Oracle from the Matrix kind of situation, like going to the kitchen and all that stuff. But she turned out to be like really like kind of unsettling. Like, even though she's super friendly, there's like this just below the surface where it's like, oh no, this is an A24 movie. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't care for her.
I loved it. And I'm really interested to learn more about all of that.
Yeah,
like,
good
that
job,
is
Seth.
super
Thanks.
rad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the blanket helped.
Well then.
So yeah, that was really rad shit.
All right, that means tonight's MVPC is Gildebrand Molani. Take a 1d10 and buy some cookies with it.
Delicious.
Why?
cookies.
He gets them for free.
Yeah, why buy the milk when you got the cow at home?
Named Mom.
The cookie cow. My mom's a cookie cow. Milk those udders for cookies.
No, jeez.
All right, well, that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. Thanks to Adrian Von Ziegler for that beautiful background music, and thanks to all of you listeners. If you like what you hear, head on over to Apple Podcasts. Give us a review. Give us a 5-star review, a 5-star rating. We'd really appreciate that. You know, only if you're nice. And if you're really mean, give us a 5-star review to just show us what's up. I mean, that would really serve
us
us
in our
well.
place.
That'd make us upset.
Take them down a peg or two.
Yeah, let it possibly be a lesson to us.
A teaching moment, if you will.
Really like what we do, head on over to our Patreon at patreon.com/D20_syndicate and consider making us warlocks. Each and every tier is expertly crafted and designed to just hit a specific chemical in your brain that causes pleasure to be released. Now, you'll have to examine them very carefully because there's a bunch of cool shit, including at the highest tier getting swag bags. You also get the opportunity to have an NPC that you can design and interact with the players. Ideally, maybe not. Maybe they have a shop in a different city that they never interact with. Doesn't matter. It's your decision. There's also some stuff on the lower end, as in, you know, just shout outs and general shit. So check out our Patreon, consider making us warlocks, and maybe there's something that trips your crossbow. Head on over to our Discord, which you can find in the episode description. What's the most interesting thing about our Discord, Lindsey?
It's free.
Yeah, that's right. It is free. Completely free. Head in there, hang out with us, hang out with a bunch of our fans.
All the way free.
It is a growing community, and it's already gotten fairly large. So, yeah, head on over and interact with us. We love it. And if you like stuff, if you like wearing stuff, and if you like wearing stuff with the D20 Syndicate logo or inspired artwork, check out our TeePublic. Our D20 Syndicate page has shirts. We've got hats. We have ponchos?
No ponchos.
Not yet. We're working on ponchos.
Tapestries.
Tapestries.
Make your own poncho.
Make your own poncho.
Hoodies.
Yeah, we got a bunch of shit, and it's all going to be custom because it has D20 Syndicate bullshit all
Apple
over.
bottom jeans.
Jokes that we say on the podcast
Boots
we've
with
made
the
into
fur.
shirts. Different,
Daisy Dukes.
We've got the metagaming pieces shirt. We've also got a Bard Hard shirt. We've got a Bodega shirt. We've got a bunch of shit, and we're always adding new shit on there. So get shit, eat shit, and die. Check out our TeePublic and get some merch. But that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next week. I am your host and DM, Seth, and this is the D20 Syndicate Podcast, where we go on adventures so you don't have to. Bye. More sport short.
Then I got it after he said that.
Bananas are penises, everyone.
Wonder if a producer is like, throw a banana, it'll be great. Symbolism.
I know.
Ooh, throw a grate. That'd be great.
I know for sure when those two people went up to the Boom Boom Room just to play beer pong, I was like, that was producers. They knew that was going to
The producers probably arranged the cups for him.
They're like, whoa. Just behind the scenes. Sassy little producers.
I feel like those producers are probably all going to hell.
Oh, for sure. Ugh.
Yeah, if you're a producer for reality TV, you are like
You're a monster.
You're in the express nonstop elevator to hell.
Yeah.
Like, you should probably be in an encounter in D&D because you're a fucking monster.
Some kind
What CR level is a producer?
Low. They fucking scum of the earth.
Well, I guess we can say goodbye to all those listeners we have.
1/8.
That'd be such a
Are
random
are you the one producer listeners?
Yeah.
Twig blights. Bitches.
Should I go? Are we ready?
Oh, yeah, we've been recording it.
Oh, fuck.
That's a good drink.
Water.
Yeah.
That's some good drink.
Delicious. Cheers.
What did we do?
If your drink is empty and you do a cheers,
You have
Bad
7
luck,
years of bad
7
luck.
years.
I was going to say, like, what rift opens up in the universe?
Oh, no.
You're automatically drafted into Hell's Army.
Tight.
Here I go.
Fuck yeah.
Here she goes.
Okay, let's say shut up, Mika, and we'll shut
Shut
up.
the fuck up, guys. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I just said say shut up.
Previously on.
Mika's mean.
Damn right.
Damn right I'm a maniac.
I was watching your face. I was like, he's gonna make a Fred Durst reference.
That's what I do. I'm sorry. Because I'm fucking up the program.
No.
No human contact. All right, go ahead.
Please. I feel like it's going to keep going.
Don't let
It
it.
is.
Just steamroll through.
It is
Okay.
because your life is on
Your best
contract.
bet is to stay away, motherfucker.
It's just one of those days.
It's all about the he said, she said.
He said.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I hate this.
5.
Mika was the type of kid that hogged number munchers in class because there was only one
I
computer.
fucking love
is a number muncher?
Sign up for the computer lab, and then I couldn't even get in because you're hogging number muncher.
Are you too young to have experienced number munchers?
Wait, what?
Was it on a computer?
Yes.
I didn't have computers.
Our school had the computer
experienced
that had
number
number
We
munchers.
didn't
munchers.
have them that young.
We didn't have a school. It was an Apple II, like one of those games.
Oh, yeah, we didn't have that.
Too young. She is 2 years younger than us.
One of those
Right.
wicked games.
Yeah,
Like
and I just
the
said-
floppy disk. That's what this is supposed to be.
I'm
Or
the
a swan.
youngest of the
We didn't
group,
have
and
it
I
on
played
floppy
it.
disk.
We did.
Had the
Ow.
I'm
apples
sorry.
with the
Yeah.
like the the Nintendo 64
The color
colors.
one?
No.
Oh, my
Yes.
God,
Yeah.
you lucky fucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
We were
had that
one
at
of the
Orange,
schools
too.
benefited by Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Bill Gates hated
Oh, we
us.
had that in middle school. I
Yeah.
was like, it was like end of elementary school, like, and then into 6th grade.
Okay, because
I
I,
didn't
had it in
experience-
elementary.
I didn't experience number munchers until middle school.
Wow.
I was
Wait.
in elementary at some
Yeah, I
Was it
think-
just multiples?
No, there
It was a
was
game,
there was
yeah.
addition.
It's a math game.
It's just a chart of different math problems, and you
Do we
munch
think
them.
maybe that's a little, like, low level for a middle schooler?
Well, that's when they got into the more complex things, like
I don't know how many times I've told you how stupid I am.
We weren't bringing attention to that.
Mika!
you can listen to our bonus Patreon episode to find out how stupid Billy is.
Oh, yeah, we were doing footnotes like in comic books now. Like, to get this reference, you have to listen to this.
Well, hey, there's some enticement for you.
None of this is going to make sense unless you pay for bonus content.
Paywalls, that's always good.
Microtransactions, baby.
You can buy it on an NFT.
Mika.
Just a pixel art of you making a face.
I'm replacing what's the guy, the like kind of elderly gentleman that has like the worried face.
Harold.
Yeah, Harold. I'm replacing Harold. But it's just math equations all around, floating all around me.
I loved number munchers, and then we also did Little House on the Prairie in elementary too. That was fun.
Rated M for mature.
Wait, was there a Little House on the Prairie game?
Oh, wait, not Little House
Yeah,
on the
she
Prairie.
lived on a
What the
real
fuck
prairie.
is it? It's the survival one.
Oregon
that's
Trail.
Thank you.
Oregon Trail. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
I'm
those are
sorry.
vastly
My
different.
brain and words right now. So
I was gonna
this
say
will be
Little House on
really.
the Prairie rated M for mature because she falls down the hill of dandelions and breaks her neck.
I read Little
House on the
Prairie
Trail.
briefly.
Loved Little House on the Prairie. I
Little
didn't
House
read it,
next
but I
to the
watched the
cemetery.
show, and it was.
I didn't read it, but I lived it.
Isn't there a new one?
Is there?
Why would
I
they
think
do that?
so. Isn't
I
there?
fucking hope
I don't
not.
know.
That
I
sounds so
think
boring.
so on
Sounds
Netflix, and it has like.
Wait, are you saying that
Some
Little
bigger
House on the
people in
Prairie,
it.
the show, was boring?
What any of
Ooh,
those
Mika's
words
gonna
sound
punch
remotely
you.
interesting to me? None.
Little
I answer my own questions here.
Prairie House?
Mika!
Nah, I'm the boring one for sure.
I say we reboot it, but
Sounds like yawn.
Little House next to the cemetery.
And you know what that's about? Little house next to the cemetery.
Yeah. Everybody's
That's a
dead.
mausoleum.
Mausoleum. It didn't hit right with the target demographic.
Mausoleum on the prairie.
Mausoleum.
Or I mean, you know, we're in a campaign where it's like beachy and stuff. So like Little House on the Ferry, like the boat that's like going.
Oh,
away.
I was thinking actual fairy.
Yeah, me too.
That too. That'd
too
be
many
fun
spellings.
too. Like, but that'd be more
Homonym.
sad. You squish a fairy.
Who are you calling a homonym?
You're a fucking homonym.
Oh,
What about ad hominem?
Mika's gonna punch you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mika, no!
Stop beating me.
Oh, she's scary.
She's turning into Minka again.